This episode of the Fix Podcast is brought to you by Lulu's Holistics.
Follow them on Instagram at lulusholistics.com. You can also check out their Lulu's Holistics, and you can check out their website www.lulusholistics.com. And of course, you can use our code THEFIX to get 10% off your purchase, your next discounted, well, your next purchase. So use our code THEFIX to get 10% off your next purchase.
Also, this episode is brought to you by Sharp Cut Barbers. Yes, I went to the barber this week. Big ups to Steve. Using me for the sharpest of cuts. Hit up Sharp Cut Barbers located at 9 Branstraff Square. Steve, big up your damn self. You don't know, so you can follow him.
And also, of course, you can follow Lothian's Boutique on Instagram. Check them out on Instagram at Lothian's Boutique. You can check out their website at www.lothiansboutique.com. Guys, they're open back in Portmore, so you can go check them out. Buy your weaves, any wigs, any bundles, and get your nice quarantine or your post-quarantine look going. You can use my code Ariane10. It's ARIANNE 10 for 10% discount off your next purchase. So if you want to feel nice, if you want to get a little discounted, free, well, almost free. It's not really free, but almost free. Like 10% off your next purchase. Use my code Ariane10.
Speaking of purchase Fix merchandise. Ladies doing the thing. For exclusive Fix Javi, I feel you're molesting me now. For exclusive Fix merchandise, hit up teespring.com/store/this Fix JA merch. You can get the classic black tee with the white logo. You can get the blue tee with the faded logo. You can also get the famous "It's a Trap." I need to cue that every time. Alright, you got t-shirt as well, and also other fine Fix merchandise. So that's Fix teespring.com. I'm messing up. teespring.com/stores/the Fix JA merch. Let's go to a fan question. We haven't done one of those in a while. So Top Baller 876 original name. I watched y'all guys' reaction to Governor's Hammond's Convo Part 2, and I noted that Ari said that Governor was the only one doing these sort of. I like how them call her out. Busy Signal also does these types of songs. Is Busy Signal underappreciated? Why? Answer Ari. I believe this question squarely falls on your
comparisons.
Well, all right. Before you answer, I believe this probably stem from not only from your comments about Governor's latest music video, even though I released a video since then. But it seems like people have noticed that lately Busy has been making certain posts and maybe certain suggestions or allusions, if you will, that, you know, well, first of all, he's been using like hashtags like artists of the decade, and you know,
this was 5 years ago.
5 years ago,
yeah.
I did this, and, and you know, 3 years ago I did this, things like that. I believe it was on the back of a certain interview that Govy did, or maybe on the back of maybe him seeing one of our videos. I don't know. But of late, it seems like he has been on a mission to remind the people that he has been doing these out of the box type of songs as well. Ari, respond.
Take it away. Okay, so let's just clarify. When I made the comment that Governor is carving out a lane for himself, no.
That's what you said.
It wasn't supposed to be a knock on any already established act.
Okay.
I.e. Busy Signal.
Okay.
I legit was talking about the current, new, upcoming
or climate people in the game
currently, but right they're young.
Okay.
They are inexperienced, but young, just young.
And you think Governor falls in that
category? And I think, because Governor bust we can save it, even though we know that Governor has been doing this for a very long time. But he has really
3-4 years.
I would say 3 years.
Okay.
Yeah. So, you know, it it wasn't supposed to be a knock on Busy Signal, and I'm really kind of shocked that people would think that I'm forgetting Professor Nuts or Vibes Cartel
or a Spraga Benz.
You know, even one of my favorite songs by Wayne Marshall is Wayne Marshall and
with Tammy
and say why, and arguing that whole sort of
that was
storytelling thing. So by no means was I trying to downplay or I'm forgetting the work that these artists have done. I'm just saying, for now, what we know now, what we hear now, he is carving out a lane for himself. Everybody is singing about chop, trap hall, scamming, and the regular run on the mill, but I want to kill you and I want to see you bleed, and I'm your girl, or I'm everyone. But he's doing it in a comedic, comical, and a storytelling sort of way that is missing currently from dancehall now. So I'm shocked that people would not get it. But then I was saying to Naro that I do own up to that, because in communication the responsibility falls on the sender with the message, like the sender who has the message or who's communicating the message.
Communicate that. You make it seem like Governor is the only person who has ever done something like this.
And I'm sorry if it was, and I'm sorry that I didn't give you guys. I mean, I felt like I'm probably giving you guys too much credit then, because I really thought that you would appreciate or understand that I'm talking about currently. Okay. So if for those who misconstrued and those who misunderstood me, again, I take responsibility for that, because the onus is on me to ensure that I communicate clearly. So I'm sorry for that. So to clarify, I was not talking about anybody previously or any established act previously. I'm comparing Governor to the current upcoming young dancehall acts that we have right now. Okay. So really comparing to the trap hall, in a sense, trap hall genre artists,
or the type of songs
they're doing.
Would see,
right. If any young artist doing it, I'm not hearing it, I'm not seeing it, and I don't think I'm missing anyone doing it right now. Young artists right now
who are at the forefront
doing something, doing the Convo series that Governor is doing.
And even so, even if he is just to sort of add some support to you, Ari, even if I'd say there's other artists that are doing this, it could be argued that he's the only person that is doing it in that sort of way, or even therefore the only person, as you stated originally, carving out this lane for himself.
Right. Thank you.
I don't usually help you, but I just thought they were struggling out here.
Right.
So
again, the onus is on me to communicate clearly. So if I didn't communicate clearly, I take responsibility for that. Probably I was giving you guys too much credit to say that you guys can read between the lines.
I'm kind of hate when people do that to you, like, yo, go on, like, say him alone did do that, like, other people did do it.
Somebody like comment that on Instagram too. I'm like, I'm almost sure I didn't say that.
I didn't.
That Governor was
the only person. I did not say
that.
But to answer the second part of your question, like, is Busy Signal underappreciated? I definitely think so, because every artist seems to have a major run in dancehall where they're at the forefront, and everything that they do is seen and highlighted and publicized, and they're just on the forefront and in the mind's eyes of everyone. Every dancehall fan, and I guess just Jamaica in general. So every artist have that special, well, almost every artist have that special run. And Busy Signal definitely had his run, but it kind of feel like he has taken a step back, where he's not. You don't really see much in Jamaica, and I'm thinking that's more of a strategic move for him. He's trying to be a global artist. I hear him on commercials, the cable commercial. I have cable, I watch cable, and I hear him on international rum commercials, like big brand commercials.
Commercial with Jason Statham, Pepsi commercial.
Exactly.
In the pan of FIFA too, though. Think so.
Boomaye was on Dancehall, was a big thing for him.
Yes.
He was on Dancing with the Stars. So of course
he's unappreciated song of his, you could say
Stay So?
Yes.
In the current time, yes, you're right. So I do think that he's underappreciated. Maybe he's just not trying to be in the forefront, and unfortunately that's just how we are. If we're not seeing you, we kind of forget about you. That's just how we are. But it don't take away from him being a good artist.
No,
it don't take away from him being a solid lyricist, performer, and an overall musical genius. Like, it really don't take away from it. And while he's not celebrated as I'm thinking he wants to be celebrated, he doesn't have that legion of fans like how other artists have the legions of fans.
Even though it could be argued that he does have a
He does,
legion
but
of
they're
fans.
not as rabid as other fans groups.
Right.
So, you know, I can understand. I can understand that. But, you know, but I think that he probably needs to look at it and say I'm thinking that he just made a decision to take a step back. You know,
focus on other things.
Yeah, just to be this global artist. Like, he doesn't really want to be in the niggy chatty, less than nonsensical conversations that we have locally of who are run dancehall now, who are this and who are that. Like, no.
Yeah, accomplish certain things already. I think he's just moving on. Like, what's the next level? That's what I think he's doing now.
A couple years ago, a selector did fall on the program and made a certain statement.
I remember it and I chose not to say it.
I don't give a
not to say it.
Leave it
I'm
to
at the
Naro.
point, you don't know, say leave it to me. We're at a point I don't give a years ago that and whatever. A certain selector said something about a certain artist not doing streets and not being involved in terms of like showing up in face.
Exactly.
In that about busy. And it speaks to what you just talked about a while ago, Ari. That because, at least in the eyes of certain people, that show up in face or push up on certain people. Because let's not twist any words here. Some of them people in a dancer, especially some of them selected them, they want you to kiss them ass. They want you to itch up on them. They want you to friend up. Thanks for that. They want you to do all these things. So that's an issue with them. When the artists themselves, as you say, Ari, probably don't want to be really a part of that anymore. They don't feel like you need to be doing that anymore. They're at a certain stage in their career where they feel like, you know,
say, I'm a big man, you know.
I don't really need to be doing streets as much. Like, when it's young in my career, it had its time, it had its purpose. I don't really need to be. While some of these artists, somebody selected them, I should say, feel like, say, this is an internal thing that should be going on. And if you're not doing this, then you're not relevant. And you're not important to the streets and to the people in the dancer. I feel that, you know, the people with that type of thinking,
we just need to cut out that mentality.
But in a way, even though he doesn't have to do that, he doesn't need to be in the dance anymore. But his social media isn't like him, not really. And I guess again, it just boils down to us where we love the controversy, we love the
really
shenanigans, and he doesn't seem to be that kind of person.
The question could be asked
Puppy, though Popcorn, I'm sorry, we're not familiar that way, but Popcorn, you know, like he I don't know if he's in the dances. Maybe he's in the dances, but I'm sure he doesn't need to do what he did when he was younger, but he has a social media presence that make you see, like, you remember him. He's in the mind's eyes of in the digital age sense. Like,
I can say
he's in the presence. He's in the consciousness.
Don't touch me.
No, I had to like touch your head. The consciousness of the digital era.
There may be, and this is where maybe we'll have to question Busy now.
Yeah.
Maybe people look at a Popcorn and see that Popcorn, aside from him social media shenanigans that people love, will see that he's present.
Yeah.
Maybe not at every street dance, but
Yeah.
at certain little arrow we not go out much. And we bucked up on popcorn at like 2-3 different occasions.
Yeah.
You see me? So he will show him face at certain events. Either for show support to another artist or just for show himself and say, I am here. You see me? So maybe that is on Busy. Like it's always been weird with Busy over the years. It's not like say him not do things.
You know what
that
I
we not
think?
see.
Remember when he got locked up? Like he was like hiding in plain sight. Like you remember he went to jail.
Losing visa, the whole thing.
But I don't know if he lost his visa in the aftermath of it, but it was that he changed his name and like he's not the right name him did have or something like that.
I think I remember that.
Yeah, and then they find him and then like him did have to go serve some time because he like absconded from bail or something like that.
I think I remember
and then I think he's from and then him come out. I think he's a new Busy where he's just like I really need
maybe
to
from
do
that
all this.
experience.
Yeah.
You know, he's been pretty much low key because it was weird to me. I remember going into and I'm like, he's like, where's Waldo?
Looked like around 2012.
Yeah, like where's Waldo? He's hiding in plain sight. Like
I see like Busy Signal Wiser after prison stint.
yeah. You know, like he's hiding in plain sight. Is in plain sight essentially. So you know, I feel like after that, he's definitely changed his whole
been changing
modus
movements.
operandi and just trying to like he's him only need to be seen or need to be where he needs to be if he's getting paid or if it's absolutely necessary. Or I'm sure if Bounty Killer had something and he's like, yo, you more your boss through, like he's gonna come through. So you know, like again,
I'd seen like them have that type of relationship. People don't know this, but even an interview that we had with Killer, like he had a conversation Busy, like right after. We were privy to it and everything. You see me? But I don't know, even internationally in terms of, we acknowledge him have the songs them and they feature in various different commercials and things. Is it that the song them bigger than him overseas?
I don't know. I'm not overseas. I don't know if he's a major deal overseas and we don't know. I don't see no PR come out about it. So
I was asking the question because I don't know either. I don't know, but
because Sean Paul is major overseas
and his face is recognizable.
And his face is recognizable. You know? Shaggy is major overseas.
Exactly.
And his face is recognizable. So I don't know. But I don't know what.
I'm just looking at it. Is
Busy.
there anything else that Busy could be doing that could make his brand and his face more recognizable to the masses? Just putting that question out
but
there.
then the question is, is it
Does
something
he
that
want
he wants?
to? Is it a situation like I don't know where? You know?
Yeah,
that's so easy.
Yeah,
being a recluse and that's easy. Like I don't know. I don't know. But it's undoubtedly in work and impact in our space is undoubtable. Definitely. Sometimes and him definitely underappreciated, especially with these new generation of fans, a dancer.
Them don't know when after me step out in a me
right.
And I mean,
like my definite, I just want to see more major projects from him. Like when him did the watch out for this, and the little Pepsi at them and them thing. They're like, I want to see more of that from him. Like Busy, super talented.
He is
lyrical.
Without a doubt. Even when me was Team Idonia versus Team Busy, I'm say, Busy. A Team did it, me say. There's no
Team
denying the
Idonia.
man. This Team did it. You see me?
Did he? Oh, yes.
There's no denying. What did you say?
It sounded like you said Team Busy, but it looked like you said
Team
Diddy.
did it. Team did it. Me say.
Yeah, okay.
I could never say Team. To this day.
To this day.
No, but even when me there with Young and the same thing, like there's no denying the man talent. Like
Definitely.
all certain songs the man put out, I could not deny say the song bad. Like all that is in social, them the song they play me that I step. Step out, you know.
Oh, you know for no or for dance to that song.
You see me? If I hear for just do this.
But you know, one of my favorite songs of his is like High School. Come here, say blow out. How do man make a weed song?
It's genius.
But like, and I still telling in high school, somebody upon a high horse, sitting on a high school. I mean, I wait for but you know, I get higher than Mona. I woman, I camera.
Always listen to them out of the box type
Yeah.
song there. You see me?
Yeah.
All one song we just listen to. him song on him No Escape. And I tell myself, what kind of fuck is this? There's no way I can sing along this
But you
song.
know, one of my favorite songs, like, listen, I don't really go church, but when I'm feeling very gospel-y, you see that song that, like, in gospel mix, in praise and worship, and the baddest praise and worship.
It's just show musical
You see
talent.
them play
Right.
that in of church,
Yeah.
I'll be there, fam.
You see me?
Like, I'll be there.
And the
Like,
man
if they ever
cover-
say, you're leading praise and worship for the young people, I'm like, guys, young
This is
people,
the
we're
one and
learning
only
this.
song.
The man cover Kenny Rogers.
Right?
Even the whole Gary controversy, but the song itself was a moment. And you see me just show him musical versatility. You see me, like, there's no denying said Busy are one of the most versatile artists in dancehall history.
Yeah.
I have to give him that.
Yeah.
But I don't know what else he could do
needs,
to be more
I don't know if
present
he needs
and more
proper
visible.
PR or need better PR.
No.
Because he's probably somebody who don't really like to like, you know, like, oh, like, and pump and circumstance and like this whole like spectacular ostentatious display of his whole talent in dancehall.
Like when you see Busy's talent, you really have a question. Why isn't he signed to a major label? A major international US label?
I don't know. I
Like
don't
you
know.
would have think say he could be in a position like even like that a creator.
Even as and even after like with those commercials,
Exactly.
And Boom Haye, I thought for sure he would definitely get the looks, but again, that's several conversations that we need to have with him if he would answer or interview requests.
DMs.
But yeah,
Good.
but no, I mean, it's just the way of the world. But I don't think he needs to compete with young people now or the young artists now. He is
the same way like how you say Governor carve out a lane for himself, he been carve out a lane for himself.
Yeah.
And we just come to appreciate like he's not one of those artists that like, yeah, I'm great. And we appreciate that. Like we just know that he is and him allow his work to speak for himself. So unfortunately, you're probably not gonna remember him or he's not going to readily come to the forefront of people's mind. But when you stop and think about it, of course, like he's a talented artist and he has done great things in the space.
Talented, accomplished artist.
Doing major things that even the biggest artists, even to this day, he's done amazing things. So I just think I mean I could be wrong. I just thought that this was what he wanted for himself, like to just do music and not really bugger in a day fanfare and the cascas and.
But it seemed like, at least from his post, I could be misreading.
Maybe we're reading too much into it.
Maybe, but it just seemed like him just as a member say, "Me do this." Like it would seem like the actions of somebody that maybe feel underappreciated,
True.
maybe underrated in a sense.
Sure.
But was that the only? I don't think that was the only throwback we him do.
Him been posting a bag of shit like
all of them are like the convert related stuff we him
no,
do.
but just like even in commercials and shit like that, like even him latest
So
post,
maybe that's a strategy with them I
say
use for.
him did have a song with No Doubt, but he couldn't be able to do the video because he's in a prison.
So maybe it's not shady. Maybe him just say, "Oh, guys, remember somebody did it."
It could
Stay
be
current
shady in that
and relevant.
people are say certain artists you do them thing and I go like say them are the first one me been a do it. It could be shady in that regard.
Maybe, but again, maybe
But
it's
if
us
it was the
reading
only
into
thing,
it.
that
Maybe
may
we are
say,
projecting that
if I did
onto
just
it.
bear the converting them what him do. Like all of the convert related songs
Like
what him do.
even
Then we could have
reasoning
said,
or
alright,
anything
this
like
kind of
that.
look shady, but him do different types of throwback. Like I did this ad, I did this here, this was 5 years ago, this was 8 years ago.
Funny that when we were doing, or remember when we do This Day in Dancehall, we wanted to do that, like try to like celebrate moments in dancehall and just celebrate dancehall history. But I guess between Nara and I, like it just feel like
But you're telling everybody else.
I know, but I mean we're letting you know. It just sometimes it feel like it's not appreciated, and I get that. So sometimes you do want to like celebrate moments in dancehall history, but like, do people even care? And I'm not even talking about the artists themselves. I'm talking about the fans. Like, do they even care?
Yeah.
So it's I get maybe he's just him personally just saying, hey, I've done a lot of things. And 2020 look like it's ending, so let me remind y'all of all the things that I've done.
I'm not post in a while. Maybe this could be a great way for sure.
But him being hashtagging artist of the decade, so it's a kind of beating of the chest.
And him should be. Him should.
Artist of the decade.
Him should.
Maybe is a shade to we.
Maybe because we really
never talk about me when I talk about an artist of the decade.
You are correct. We just
I don't know.
We just never remember you because you can be considered in the mention of artist of the decade. He could be. So it's just that again, we just never remember.
Right.
And, like it's like one of those people like you do great works, but then you just don't remember. Like you're not readily called to it.
It's a broader question. Like even we could, we don't really have the time to explore. But do you need a rabid fan base to be considered as top of the game?
Of course. Your fans are who propel you.
Because exactly, the fans really propel who they want to propel.
Well, we don't remember your
go
fans.
On the way or they want to go on for the artists who them choose to.
Sometimes I could all say after that song and all that or whatever, but the fan them just boost you to the point where you're like, yeah, I'm number one right now because of the fans.
Yep.
We got busy, see me. I'd want to let him. No, I'll go and even I interview them that it was a moment for us and really appreciated it. You see me, and you could tell that it was special. It was a special artist with having our mix.
Yes.
You see me? You could tell.
Actually got like Dragon for him. Like I know Dragon Spitfire. I said Dragon make Spitfire and like him asked for that and I got it. I remember getting it. Dragon Spitfire.
So if you're feeling underappreciated, sir, just know that us here at the Fix, we appreciate you. We just question maybe there could be something
and we'd love
more
to talk to you again.
No, but I love it. A good while now. That
there's
interview
so
was like
much.
holy for talk. Holy for talk him. Holy
Busy.
for talk him. Holy.
So much to ask him.
You see me? But big up busy signal.
Yeah.
People them asleep on you. We're not asleep. I mean,
kind of did they could nudge still, but yeah.
Probably. Hey, look over here.